My name is Matthew Clendenning.
My name is Angela O'Brien.
Mon nom, c'est Raphaël Chasson-Leblanc.
My name is Rachel Adjei.
My name is Joshua Wright.
I own and operate the Lucky Bean Cafe.
I am co-owner of Esteem Lingerie.
Evolve Virtual Reality on Broadway Street.
I'm the owner of the Ebibiman Project.
Je suis le cofondateur de l'entreprise Equinox. Nous sommes membres de la FCEI depuis un peu plus de 2 ans.
I've been a member of the CFIB for 6 years.
I've happily been a member of CFIB since 2020.
I've been a CFIB member for 3 years now.
We've been in business now 19 years, and we've been a CFIB member since pretty close to the beginning of our business, so almost that long.
Probably just like any other Canadian, we're struggling with the increased mortgage rates. We're struggling with the increased prices of gas and groceries.
So the COVID-19 pandemic, inflation, the Canadian economy, and government infrastructure projects.
And it's the pile of red tape that is frankly drowning most small businesses right now.
Notre plus grand défi en tant qu'entreprise canadienne et québécoise, c'est le manque de prévisibilité qui est causé par le manque de stratégie à long terme de la part du gouvernement canadien.
The cost of food has gone up exorbitantly, and so that very much affects my margins and my pricing. Generally, people just don't have as much money to spend or are being a lot more cautious with how they're spending their money.
And keeping staff has been difficult because the economy is not doing so well. So paying them proper wage is difficult for us. And we're just not making the kind of money that we'd like to be making to be able to invest into our staff like we'd like to.
They seem to frown on the fact that my industry has to pay employees minimum wage. That's all we can afford. I'd like for them to not discriminate against restaurant and food and beverage businesses.
There is immense pressure and cost that is coming to small business owners that larger corporations don't feel the heat the same way that small businesses do, unfortunately. When a business is contributing towards EI for their staff, or if we're considering our payroll taxes, because small businesses exist in different ranges of experience and capital, and making it actually sustainable for all of us.
On a également 60 autres partenaires qui seraient en grave difficulté et qui devraient réduire leur productivité si la main-d'œuvre étrangère ne serait pas disponible. Et puis la balance, ils seraient capables de survivre. Donc c'est des données qui sont vraiment la preuve que la pénurie de main-d'œuvre n'est pas terminée, que la main-d'œuvre locale n'est pas disponible.
So I have a clientele which actually spans across Canada. And when I ship out a simple bra, I have to take into consideration what the rules are for each province I ship to. When it's easier to order from the United States, when it's easier to order online from China and all these different places, there's zero focus on supporting the local economy. I think that's where we're doing ourselves a disservice.
Promoting and encouraging and financially supporting companies growing their teams, training their teams, I think is really, really important. And really encouraging that in more than just words.
Il faut qu'on protège le Canada, il faut qu'on protège notre économie, puis dépenser un déficit année après année, ça n'a juste vraiment pas de sens, pas d'allure, puis j'aimerais que le prochain qui rentre, là, balance le budget, arrête les déficits, let's go, améliore notre pays. Merci.